Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. This is the third day of the deload week that I took. On this particular day, I wanted to do some more squats just to get the feel of doing more back squats. So these are starting out with 275, went from 275 to 315 to 345 again, and I was able to do a set of 5. Big issue that I was having before is the instability I was feeling in my hips, and this got a little bit better with this workout. Generally, it's not anything that's limiting me on my squats, which is a good thing. As long as I keep my glutes squeeze at the top and really focus on that as I'm getting to that full lockout point, then I don't generally have too many issues with that aspect of my squat. With 275, I did a set of 5. With 315, I did a set of 3, and then with 345, I did one set of 5 with that. That's part of the reason why I take a lot of time in between my reps, is to gather myself and try to have as a mechanically good squat that I possibly can with each rep, seeing how it's easy for me to misgroove it. Something like a front squat, it's kind of just self-correcting, as Justin described, and I think that is quite true. It's very hard to do a front squat wrong unless you're just pitching forward or doing, I mean, there's some things obviously you can do wrong, but compared to what can go wrong with the back squat, it's definitely a lot more difficulties with maintaining good form and being consistent with each rep, and a lot of little nuances that you feel as you're doing the reps. But these generally went well. I think one goal I have with back squats as I continue to do them is to be able to do sets more unbroken, kind of like how I was doing with front squats, where I don't have to pause in between reps as long or hardly at all, and just do them continually. I feel that I get a better pump in my quads, which is really weird for me to say, but I actually feel it in my quads, and actually, I had some more squats yesterday, and my quads are sore, which is good, because whenever I do back squats, it's very hard for me to get my quads sore, so it means I was doing something right. And generally, I was happy with how these moved, and I decided to pause the last one just because I'm an absolute madman, but decided to do some more of these deficit snatches, and these went well too. I went up to 190 pounds where I did 2 singles at it. The first one wasn't as good as the second one. The nice thing, and I believe I talked about this quite a bit in the last video when I was describing these, it's not that these are that difficult, it just makes me really have to focus on waiting and extending in a more efficient pattern, even more so. And I'm continuing to do these with just a hook grip, so I think I'll continue to do that with all the snatch work that I'm doing, other than stuff like snatch pulls or high repetition work. But if I can do it without straps, then I'll try to do it without it, just to build up the tolerance and kind of get good at it. But I really like using the mat, and I'll probably try to mix that in with the different workouts as I can, or it may be limited to things like when I'm doing pulls. It will kind of get the same effect of trying to work on that thing, but we'll see. I don't know, but I have this set here with 175, and that looked really good. And then I had my 190, which is 86 kilograms. So you see here, I'm a little bit early, and that's why I had to step off the platform. But then when I do the other one, I waited a bit longer and I extended a bit better, and that's why the rep looked better. As I catch it lower, it's difficult to maintain that position because my quads are screaming, especially after being pre-fatigued for everything. Thankfully, Justin makes another appearance. He's really good at getting in the way of my videos. It's actually a pretty funny skill. No matter where the camera is, him or someone else finds different things, or different places that I have different things. But it's really fine. Because I make so many of these clips, it's bound to happen every once in a while. With the clean and jerks, same kind of thing. You know, trying to wait to extend more to try to make the form as efficient as I possibly can, and to catch the jerk and as powerful as position as I can, trying to get my head down, my arms back a little bit. And those felt really good. I just did a single here at 215, and I was happy with how that power clean looked, and as well as the jerk. And then I had some work at 235. So in general, this workout went really well, and everything felt good with it, and it was a productive deload. This was the last deload day that I did of this week, and I was very happy with how everything went, how I felt at the end of it. It definitely felt like I actually did a deload. I'm very bad about doing actual ones, and I end up just fatiguing myself even more, and then beating myself up when I start another program. But I feel really good today, relatively speaking. I had a very hard workout yesterday, so considering I feel good. And I guess I feel how I should after a hard workout. But with all that being said, I'll wrap up this video here. I will talk to you all in the next one, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.